Well, I do love sort of working with a student who is serious and working with somebody who wants to be in the classroom and also like believes in the course and got a lot out of it. So I think for me to, I'm already like thinking like who can I ask to be my SI for next semester and the semester after. So being able to kind of choose students in that way and giving students that kind of power to also be another resource is sort of really great. To have a really good instinct about students who will need some extra help one-on-one, because in my classes one-on-one help and talking to students personally is really important, but if I have 20 students in my classroom, it's really difficult to give them that attention. So it's great if there's another person who can really look them in the eye and be like, how are you doing? Like, how is this going for you? So I think having somebody who can also anticipate that somebody might run into an issue or might need extra help, because he, like my SI Londell, he's not just waiting for somebody to call him over. He will actually kind of check in with people knowing that maybe they might be struggling with something. So that's, I think, great, because I really hate to micromanage somebody and tell them like, hey, check on them. It has to be a person who's intuitive and has sort of good sense about the person in front of them, and I think that just sort of gets enhanced. Being able to like laugh at stuff together is really important, and having a good sort of good energy between us. I think it's somehow I can't really, there's no formula, it's just either it works or it doesn't work, and our personalities work really well together. Yeah, it's somebody who's sort of echoing me and also goes with the same rhythm and kind of complements the whole course. Yeah. Keeping the same pace as the class, like not rushing ahead of the lessons or not teaching, not teaching them something that hasn't been covered in class. So really focusing on the same pace that the class is and the syllabus, and so I think that's crucial. That's something that I've told my SI not to rush ahead, because there might be students who would be eager to know about like sort of future information. Learning how to meet people or meet students where they're at, and maybe being patient, and also knowing how to, perhaps how to like teach something new to somebody, or be able to help people in a more efficient way, that maybe they're not sort of retaining the information the same way you are, but you kind of figure out how they're learning and you figure out what helps them learn. We always talk after class, and he has this really we have this nice tradition where he always comes over and shakes my hand. It's almost like, okay, we did this week, 4 hours, we like survived. and I know I can count on him. I know he's super reliable, and that's, I always sort of, praise him for that, and yeah, I hope it continues. I also offer him sort of my input on his work, so I do want him to sort of push his own work, and it's almost like taking another class with me, but kind of like advancing his skills or challenging him, and encouraging him to continue his photography and coming to see me and showing me his work. And so I don't think of him as just like working for me. I want to also help him like improve his portfolio and get perhaps like some kind of a job like in another organization or in the industry, or so any way I could help him, whether it's like transferring to a 4-year school, or I want to be there for him. Yeah. It's just a great resource and a great opportunity to help your students. So you're really doing it for the students, but it's also a great opportunity to like work with one student one-on-one, and I would definitely take advantage of it. It's just, to me, it's like I don't even have to question that at all. I would encourage, especially if you have a class that there's a lot of kind of hands-on work, and I don't know how it will work in a lecture class, but art classes for sure, or music classes, it's an invaluable resource that BMCC has offered. So I wouldn't see why somebody wouldn't take advantage of it.